Hey guys, let's get more news about Miami Heat, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Steph Curry opens up about Jimmy Butler's Miami Heat exit. The Golden State Warriors have been every bit of revitalized upon Jimmy Butler's arrival to the club at the trade deadline. They've posted an 11-2 record in the 13 contests played since the star forward has joined the lineup, with one of the two losses coming in a game he missed. Butler's statistics haven't been eye-popping since his arrival, averaging 17.6 points per game, though his impact on winning has been felt. Stephen Curry's play has risen to an MVP level in the past dozen-plus games, with the rest of the squad being elevated as well. There were some concerns after Butler's exit from the Miami Heat, though. Despite how storied Butler's tenure was in the South Beach, leading the club to the NBA Finals on 2 occasions, it was a nasty divorce. Butler ended up forcing a trade after his relationship with the front office diminished. Landing with the Warriors, Butler's antics left many questioning how the pairing would work out. As of right now, it's been remarkable for the club. Curry, as mentioned, has ascended to MVP-level play since Butler's arrival. He also spoke out on him joining the team after a sour exit in Miami during an appearance on 95.7 The Game. "When the family feuds, it's obviously tough, and I know him and Miami have had a history of winning and didn't end the way they wanted it to," Curry explained. "When we talked and understood Jimmy was going to be here. He's motivated to win, and that's everything that I heard. If Butler can bring his playoff impact to the Bay Area, the Warriors are going to be well suited for the postseason this season." Kevin Durant, Phoenix Suns. After trading away Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat lack star power. Erik Spoelstra will need reinforcements this summer if Pat Riley expects the franchise to compete for a championship soon. Bleacher Report's Greg Swartz believes an offseason move for Kevin Durant makes the most sense. With the Phoenix Suns likely pivoting away from their failed Big Three, Durant is expected to be available. Swartz proposes the following trade: Miami Heat get Kevin Durant, Phoenix Suns get Kel'el Ware, Terry Rozier, Duncan Robinson, a 2025 first-round pick, top 10 protected via Golden State Warriors, and a 2031 first-round pick, unprotected. Miami and Phoenix were already discussing Kevin Durant deals at last month's deadline, according to ESPN's Ramona Shelburne and Brian Windhorst, talks that could be revisited this summer, Swartz reasoned. Pairing Durant alongside Bam Adebayo and All-Star guard Tyler Herro would make the Heat a threat in the East once again. Especially with players like Andrew Wiggins, Jamie Jaquez Jr., Kyle Anderson, Nikola Jovic, Haywood Highsmith, Kevin Love, and others balancing out the roster. Swartz continued. The Suns recoup a pair of first-round picks and should be thrilled to acquire Ware, one of the top rookies in the 2024 class. Durant would immediately boost the Heat's chances of success. A core of Durant, Adebayo, and Wiggins could give Spoelstra and Riley a strong foundation to build around. However, whether Riley is willing to meet Durant's asking price remains to be seen. Kawhi Leonard's status for the game versus Miami Heat revealed. Los Angeles Clippers star Kawhi Leonard will miss the upcoming games against the Miami Heat due to right knee injury management. This game will mark his 43rd absence of the season. This comes as Leonard continues to battle injury concerns. He's averaged 18.6 points and 5.1 rebounds per game, but has struggled to stay on the court consistently. Joining Leonard on the injury list are Norman Powell, hamstring, and Ben Simmons, knee, both of whom will also be unavailable for the matchup. Currently sitting at 8th in the Western Conference with a 35-30 record, the Clippers will need all hands on deck as they push for a playoff spot. Heat trade proposal lands Kevin Durant in South Beach. The proposed trade would send Kevin Durant to the Miami Heat. The Miami Heat are lacking star power. Jimmy Butler's acrimonious exit has left Erik Spoelstra short on genuine all-star talent. As such, Pat Riley is expected to be active throughout the summer. According to ESPN's Kevin Pelton, one option to quickly put the Heat back on the map would be trading for Kevin Durant. Pelton outlined a potential package that could be enough to bring the future Hall of Famer to South Beach. The deal would look like this: Heat get Kevin Durant, Suns get Andrew Wiggins, either Jamie Jaquez Jr. or Nikola Jovic, and draft picks. In that case, the Heat might not expect to add anyone better in 2026 than Kevin Durant, Pelton explained. If so, they should look to speed up the process and avoid Durant being traded from Phoenix to a situation where he too would extend his contract by acquiring him this summer. Pelton continued. If Miami could find a taker for Duncan Robinson, whose $19.9 million salary would have to be fully guaranteed for matching purposes, a package built around Wiggins and either Jamie Jaquez Jr. or Nikola Jovic, plus draft picks, would save Phoenix about $20 million in 2025 to 26 salary. Adding Durant would instantly give Miami enough offensive firepower to be competitive in the Eastern Conference. However, Riley would need to improve the supporting cast. Spoelstra's team needs depth to emerge as legitimate contenders in the East. According to Dan Le Batard, multiple members of the Heat roster were pleased that Butler was finally traded. The All-Star forward was sent to the Golden State Warriors ahead of the February 6 trade deadline. The relief in that building that Jimmy Butler is gone, not just because of what's happened over the last couple months, but because of how things were bent to him, Le Batard said via his The Dan Le Batard Show on March 6. If you talk to enough Heat people, you will know they felt like they were dealing with something. And they were not saying this publicly in any way, an unstable ingredient that they used as a furnace and fuel to get a championship. Then when it became about money problems, nobody wanted to be at work. Butler has hit the ground running in Golden State. Nevertheless, Miami's roster likely feels like they've improved due to addition by subtraction. Still, it's clear another high-level star is needed within the rotation. According to a February 23 report from ESPN's Shams Charania, Butler is happy to be part of the Warriors and believes it's the best organization he's been part of. "I'm telling you it's different this time," Charania said via NBA Countdown. "I haven't sensed the same feeling he's had when he went to Philly, when he went to Miami. This is different for Jimmy Butler going to Golden State. He's staying late for shoot-around, he's staying late for practices, and he's spending so much time in the training room, the meal room. If Miami can flip Wiggins in a potential deal for Durant, then both teams would have improved their outlook in the Butler trade. However, landing an all-star forward is never straightforward. Miami has its work cut out to entice the Phoenix Suns to the negotiating table. And you, fan? What do you think about Kevin Durant's situation? Write to us in the comments.